Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a counterpart reading, which means that it can talk about a relationship that you experience with other people, but it can also be that this talks about energies that are happening within yourself. And in many cases, it's oftentimes both, that you will see it within yourself, but you also see these dynamics playing out with other people. So let's start your reading. I can see that you can't really see my eyes that well, but I feel that that is maybe a message for you somehow. Um, Sometimes the eyes represent the soul. So maybe for some of you, it's like maybe for some of you, you're not seeing the full potential of something yet. I'm hearing fruition. So maybe something has not yet come into fruition. Let's look at the animal cards I pulled for you. I feel like this may talk about the relationship, like this relationship may not yet have come to fruition, this union. We do have the otter together with the tarantula. These two are such fun energies together and apart, but especially together. Let's talk about the tarantula first. This is fire, and it is fire, it's warm. I'm feeling this tarantula. This is an energy that can make things melt. This is an energy that can ignite. It can turn the heat up. You know, it's an energy that can make things hot, is what I'm feeling. Warm. But the energy that I feel with this tarantula right now is that it's quite slow moving. This is not like a fast and furious type of fire energy. It's like a slow burn, slow moving, and so it becomes quite sensual. Actually, it's this type of is almost like the feeling of a hidden treasure, something that you may not see straight away, but you know, imagine being in a room with a lot of different people. This would not be the person that's loud, you know, this would be the person that's kind of like tucked back somewhere, just sitting there enjoying their own energy calmly. But it's someone that is very, very sensual, you know, very, very, in a sense, deep, warm. And so I feel like this energy is super attractive actually to the otter energy. The otter energy is a different vibe. This one is much deeper. This is a deep type of energy. It goes deep and it's like sensual and rich and like hot. The otter energy is high vibe. You know, it's like super playful, super excitable, and it just like it just sparkles. This is what I feel for the otter. This is an energy that in its prime, it sparkles. But actually what is interesting is that it's almost as if the otter has been frozen for a long time. That's what I'm feeling. It was frozen originally, or when it started this journey, it was frozen. But then when it encountered the tarantula, it started melting. And that's when it becomes like this. It's like I'm just seeing this sparkling river, you know, that sparkles and flows. And it's all of these like, I don't know, I'm hearing all of these beautiful high vibe sounds. It almost sounds like giggles, but it's like coming from the water. So it's just this otter is just this very, very high vibe, beautiful, innocent, playful, creative energy. And the tarantula is kind of like this deep, sensual, hot, healing type of energy. And they are like fire and water, so this feels like a perfect match actually. Let's pull some cards though. Wow. Underneath the deck now was the wow, 10 of swords. You see how the swords goes through his eyes. And I was saying in the beginning that I can't really see my eyes now. And behind the 10 of swords, the lovers. So I almost feel like, because I was thinking, why these two, they seem like such a perfect pair, right? Like, why are they not already together? Or like, why are they coming through in the union? But I almost feel like maybe in the beginning, maybe when the otter was frozen still, like they didn't see the potential, or it's almost like the tarantula didn't realize the effect that he could have on the otter. I'm just saying he because it's a fire sign, and this kind of feels like a masculine energy when I tune into it now. It feels like a it could be both, actually. This is, both of them are very kind of like unisex in a way. They I feel like both of them could play themselves out as feminine or masculine. I feel like these two are quite close to union, actually, because they come through as so fluid in their like expression. So let's get some cards for these. What's going on here? What do we need to know? Wow, oh my goodness, guess what flew out? 10 of Swords and Lovers in reverse. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this I feel like if once these two people didn't see or didn't understand the potential of their union, the potential of them coming together, collaborating, that time is over. Now they're starting to see. That's what I'm feeling. They're starting to see. But there's something here. Underneath the deck was the Four of Pentacles. So some kind of stability, or maybe even some kind of protection that these two have. What more? Whoa, so many cards, but let's take them. Underneath the deck, 7 of Wands. So the one, I feel, actually, the flame. Is this the tarantula? I almost feel like the tarantula is the one. So maybe there is some kind of action, decision that has to come from the tarantula is what I'm feeling now, actually. Or maybe it's just an understanding, even. I feel like with this ignition of this one wand, might be some kind of a light bulb moment. That suddenly the tarantula just starts to realize the power of his fire or his warmth or something like that. It feels like that, actually, that there may be something like that maybe even the tarantula was blind to himself, like he didn't understand the power that he held. And I'm just saying he, but like I said, this could also definitely be feminine. But then it's some kind of, it's almost like if it's a feminine, if it's a more feminine energy, it's almost like this person, they were trapped within some kind of old bondage, and then now when they start to understand, this fire gets lit, and they start to understand the power of the warmth, the fire, the flame. That's almost when they become more of a masculine energy, you know, they become more free to move and to change, yeah, and to initiate, to create, to start to create, to shoot out their seeds, you know, and start to affect the material realm. That's what I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for this union or whatever it is. Let's see if we get more information about that. But for these two to come together in perfect harmony is what I'm hearing. The tarantula needs to realize his or her power. And that is the power of the flame, the power of the heat, the thing that can melt. Ooh, I love it. This tarantula is such a sensual energy. And there was a bunch of cards, like I said, so let me show them to you. Oh, let's start here. It's like 10 of Cups, and Ace of Wands was hidden behind the Ten of Cups. Then there's the Two of Wands, and then there's more cards. Wow. Six of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. And then it's like kind of, let me show you. Then there were some cards that slid in between the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Lovers. And what you can see here is the Mother of Cups in reverse. But then there are also 3 mystery cards here. I'm seeing them now. Wow. Okay, so it's the Nine of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, so let's try to decipher this. What is this about here? Let's start with these. I definitely feel, again, it's like that this is related to the tarantula. I can feel it, that there is some kind of realization of their own power, their power to create. And it's coming through the flame ignition, creating fire is very important here. Because you see also the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. And so I feel like the tarantula might be at this place right now of, again, making a decision. I'm just seeing the Two of Wands in the Rider-Waite, you know, this dude, he has these 2 wands, and one of the wands are kind of like bolted to the old structure. The other wand he holds in his hand, and in his other hand he holds the world. And so I feel like, again, there is some kind of the tarantula needing to let go of some kind of old bondage, that it's almost like this old bondage took out their fire. It's almost like it took out their will, their desire, or their agency, like their ability to just break free and start to create from their own seed, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. So maybe this tarantula has been stuck in a supporting role, supporting others, helping others, healing others. But now they're starting to create for themselves. And maybe the otter is some kind of partner in that. Yeah, I'm just feeling like the otter is so freaking juicy, you know, with all of this water. She's also, and it feels like a little bit like a feminine spirit, but it also feels like a masculine spirit. It's weird. It bounces back and forth. This is anyway an energy that is so freaking like juicy but playful. and like, yeah, wild as well. Like, yeah. I think like the energy of the otter, when it's melted, it's really also gonna, it almost feels like it's gonna help the tarantula to become younger for some reason. It's like it's gonna de-age the tarantula, because the otter is so freaking playful and kind of unpredictable. It's like it's fun to chase the otter, goes everywhere, and it's just such an, otter is such an attractive energy. So let's see here, what more? Yeah, let's tune into these cards now. All of these, you know, the Lovers and the Ten of Swords in reverse, but then, and the Ten of, or no, the Mother of Cups. Interesting. So I feel like there's some kind of a shift. Almost feels like this is talking a little bit about the nature of the otter. That I almost feel this fear coming from the otter and the Mother of Cups in reverse. It's almost like maybe the otter actually didn't want to melt. This is such a standard fear, isn't it? Like the fear of love, the fear of becoming soft, of melting, you know, opening our heart and becoming this very like young and playful energy that just, you know, it's the Ten of Cups energy that just flows and just like enjoys and giggles and, yeah, innocent. I feel like there was some fear there, because it's almost like the otter, in the same way that the tarantula didn't understand his or her power, the power of the flame, the power of the heat, the otter also didn't understand how to protect itself. I feel with the Mother of Cups here in the reverse, in its fluid state. Like the otter hadn't built this protective mechanism here with the Mother of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And the Mother of Pentacles as well. There is something related to worth here. Worth and protection. I feel like the otter, maybe this type of energy that would get drained a lot by other people, like, because this energy is so cute, you know, it's so cute, it's so innocent, it's so fun. And so people that aren't, you know, people with frozen hearts, they would get a lot of just sparkle from this energy. They would be able to feed off of this energy a lot. And I think that because the otter is so innocent and so just like high vibe, it may not see the, you know, it always looks on the bright side, this otter, and that can become a danger as well. I feel like this otter has needed to learn, or still needs to learn, some lessons when it comes to protecting his or her energy. Not letting other people feed off of his or her energy on a personal level is actually what I'm feeling. So this is the type of person that they could be like a fantastic artist, you know, a fantastic creator, someone that, or these two together, oh my goodness, if this is talking about energies within yourself, like if you merge these two energies together, you would be like an amazing performer. Like it would be mesmerizing to watch you. That's what I'm feeling. And so in that sense, kind of like on a stage or on a soapbox, if you will, then this energy is very good for kind of like feeding the crowds. But on a personal level, it's like feeding people, constantly feeding people with your energy. I feel like you would give away too much. You would feel drained. And so I think that if this resonates, either you have learned these lessons or you are currently learning these lessons of how to protect yourself better. You know, especially with Mother of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles. And then when you do learn these lessons, I feel like the Chariot, it's almost like you become this, like you learn the lesson of holding energy. It's actually what I say. You learn the lesson of holding water. Like you have a cup now. You can hold water over time. You don't lose your energy anymore. You don't feel up and down anymore. You know, for instance, after having spent time with people, you would feel drained or tired. No, I feel like if this resonates, you're learning some lessons on how to remain abundant as well. This could be about money. Working on an energetic level to learn how to remain abundant could definitely be about money here. And this somehow influencing this union that is, I think would be so freaking beneficial for both of them. Like this would be so freaking beneficial for both of these energies. And that's where like these final cards come into play. It's like this is Hierophant is a card of union, and with the Two of Cups, oh yeah, I'm feeling such an intuitive hit when I said the two cups. Two separate cups, not feeding each other. There's something there. Not feeding each other. This is a counterpart reading, but it could also be a twin flame reading. Definitely, oh yeah, definitely could be a twin flame reading. You know, because I feel there's so, oh yeah, My goodness, 10 of Cups as well. There's so much mirroring going on in this reading. So much back and forth. It's like you get the same energy coming out over and over in different ways. With the Lovers as well. Oh my goodness. So I definitely feel if this is like a twin flame reading, this is talking about two different people. I feel like these people, for them to really kind of come together in union and have an easy time doing so with the Six of Swords here, you know, smooth sailing. They really need to learn how to first, they need to see the power of their fire, like the power of their warmth, their sensuality, how they can use that to, in a sense, melt karma, melt the reality around them, make things, you know, make things come to life. I feel like they really need to learn that lesson. This could definitely also be talking about like sexuality and understanding kind of the deeper spiritual meaning of sexuality. But then I also feel like they really need to learn that lesson of protecting themselves, protecting their water, not becoming trapped, feeling that they have to feed others, take care of others. But instead, it's like feeding others through their career, maybe, even with the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like instead of feeding others in their personal life, becoming this helper, you know, this classical empath or this classic empath, it's like turn it into a creative project, a business, something that can help stabilize you. You're still giving to people, you know, they can still tune into you, but it's not going to drain your cup in the same way, because there are other types of boundaries at play that you can put up, right? When things are professional, when it's a business. So I feel like there's something about that here. This is a really cool reading if this resonates. Wow, you have so much going for you. So it's like beautiful relationship, a lot of sensuality and warmth and heat that can really heal. But then you also have this like high vibe creativity, this life-giving energy around yourself. And so like really take some time to learn how to master these skills with the Chariot card here. And I feel like if you do this year, you know, 2023, it breaks down to a 7, right? Which is the Chariot card. So this year it feels like it's your window, it's your time. It's your time to shine is what I'm feeling. So take yourself seriously and take your abilities seriously, and the best of luck with that. This is such a cool reading. Thank you for watching. Bye.